Welcome to Mango Plays Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So this is probably going to be quite a long series. I'm very much looking forward to it. I have not played Mass Effect. I have not seen any content about Mass Effect except for the expedition in No Man's Sky that is heavily linked or inspired or whatever by Mass Effect, or to Mass Effect if it's linked to Mass Effect or inspired by. There we go, get my language correct. So it's all brand new to me, so I'm very excited about experiencing it. And for you guys, it's going to come on. It's going to replace No Man's Sky roleplay series on the schedule. I have got a little bit frustrated with No Man's Sky, which I'll probably explain in a community post for you guys. And they do say that a change is as good as a break, or better than a break. I forget the saying. So the change for me is to play Mass Effect for a little while. So what is Mass Effect? Well, the blurb on Steam says, one person is all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat it's ever faced. Relive the legend of Commander Shepard in the highly acclaimed Mass Effect trilogy with the Mass Effect TM Legendary Edition. Includes single-player based content and over 40 DLC from Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 games, including promo weapons, armors and packs. Blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. I don't know if I'm going to do 1, 2 and 3 back to back, but I do want to play all 3 eventually. Anyway, enough of me yattering on. Let's press any key and get started. So you can see here that I do have a save. It's purely because I pre-recorded to test for audio, but I want to start anew. Is that how I do it? There we go. For some reason Mass Effect forces HDR, which I've never recorded anything in HDR. I've never played anything in HDR. I don't know how this is going to go, so let me know down in the comments how you feel. Anyway, we can start a new career, which I'm excited. Let's do.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
Ooh, it's always nice.
Secure connection confirmed.
So if you are interested, I have, as I said, I did do a short recording to test audio and whatnot. I played about 15 minutes, so I don't know anything that's really going on. And it was a couple of weeks ago. So, I do love the fact. John Shepard. So anyone who's watched any of my No Man's Sky will know that I'm big Stargate fan. And I love Stargate Atlantis. And so, I kind of really want to play as John Shepard. You can enter a new ID, manually enter career info and physical stats into the Normandy crew database. Ooh. Confirm your ID as CDR Jane Shepard, Alliance Marine, or we can have CDR John Shepard, Alliance Marine. Are they brother and sister? Or what? I don't know. Due to covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. Kinda cool. Alright, I'm gonna go with John Shepard, I've decided.
To access your profile.
Yep, I'm John Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Okay, so we are John Shepard. Origin, Earthborn. Reputation, Soul Survivor. Class, Soldier. Soul Survivor of what? Once you confirm your character is complete, you'll be unable to change any settings. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Okay. Combat level, normal, auto level up, off. Level scaling, legendary mode. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Oh. So I could... the talent points remains the same. I think I'll just stick with legendary mode then. Squad power usage, even defensive. Oh, right, so they can be defensive or all. You can be all. We definitely want subtitles, we want autosave, we want enabled tutorials, because I've never played a game like this, so let's hit accept. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's kind of weird as well, that ship.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but No record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
Yeah, man.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He
Oh,
could have some serious emotional scars.
probably.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the
Anderson.
kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. I think it said they called it Mass Effect. I'm not 100% sure. I missed that last sentence. How annoying. You guys can rewind and read it. I will learn when I edit. This is remarkably pretty.
Relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
Hey! Alright, it's got some pros already for it. I'm liking this.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Epic music, right?
Relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
You're for transit, okay.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
I really wish the subtitles were in a bit of a better position. Oh, we going through that?
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
We are. Were we shot out the cannon? Like, I don't understand.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Oh,
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Nihilus.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
Ooh, I get to choose. Oh, this is so cool. So, you know, he feels racist to me, and I'm perfectly fine with that existing, because you don't need to cover Mr. Shepard's eyes with the hint. I'm talking about the option, or I'm about to talk about the options. Okay, I'm really excited. This is very RPG. I love it. Okay, I am probably going to talk to everyone, natter about all the choices, and be annoying about it. So hopefully you enjoy that. If you don't, I'm very sorry. There is a minuscule part of me that understands Joker's viewpoint in regards to he thinks that he should have been praised higher because he did so well. But, yeah. I'm really tempted we've cut the chatter. So we got I agree, which is but only an idiot believes the official story, which feels very conspiracy theorist. You're overreacting or cut the chatter. So I feel like looking at how we're standing, we're very to attention. I think we would say cut the chatter. You know, stop. You're supposed to be completely engaged in the military op that we're doing, right? Don't know what we're doing, but cut the chatter.
You're soldiers. Act like it.
Yeah, Shepard.
Sorry, Commander.
Caden, I didn't really have an issue with you, mate.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Is he upset? I heard you made him mad. I'm gonna say I heard. I do kind of want to ask this, because I always like to ask the question. And this one's amusing to me. We've all done that. Like, we've all, you know, misspoke in front of somebody when you didn't realise they were there. I kind of empathise with Joker on that. I do like the way... So, actually, to talk through that starting bit, where we were walking through, I really, really liked, A, the music. I thought it was very, very on point. And B, the fact that it wasn't a clear path. The fact that we were walking into people and we were having to sort of like side around them, you know, sidle around them, and we sort of like both passed each other. Well, that was very realistic. Like, the graphics are really good. To be honest, I'd be fine if they were worse, because it's an old game. But when I say realistic, that for me felt realistic, because that is how you would end up walking around in a ship. You do, especially in confined spaces, you do end up having to sort of sidle around people and stuff, and that makes it feel very interesting to me. I am going to ask the question. I had a little think about whilst I was yapping about what I thought was good at that beginning part.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, press escape and open the journal to view your updated mission objectives. Cool. Where? Journal. Okay. Prologue. On the Normandy, you are Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer of the SSV Normandy. Okay. So... Oh, speak to the captain. Right. Go speak to Captain Anderson in the comm room. Right. Codex? Personal history summary. You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. Child of the streets, you learned to live by your wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the megatropolises of humanity's homeworld. Big cities. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuza. Was it Akuza? I think so. A lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space. It suddenly dropped out of contact. Where do I know the term Alliance space from? I swear it's from another sci-fi. It's driving me nuts. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact but no survivors. Okay. At nightfall, the Thresher Moors struck, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuza. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. Okay. We will probably need to read through this at some point. Do I do it now? I guess so. Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater. So this is 2069. Becomes the first human settlement on Luna. The moon? Makes sense. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. I wonder if that's accurate. Like, I don't know... So that would be 1969, July 24th. Or 24th of July, 1969 would be moon landing. That's not a date that's in my head. 2103, Laurel City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. Of course they do. Of course they do. That's terrifying. 2137. What, less than 100 years and the corpse are already out there? Plundering resources. Construction of a Gargarian station, Jump Zero, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. Is Pluto a planet or not? I'm interested to know your thoughts. I'll tell you mine. It's going to be a planet until I die in my brain. It's just what I learned. Prospectors discovered the Prothean ruins at Promethea Planium on Mars. That word sort of reminds me of Prometheus. The word Prometheus. Translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon mass relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. This is Charon. That's spelled like Charon, which is the person that I forget which. Oh, my brain is useless today. But in some myth, in some place, tell me in the comments. They're the ones that guide people from the living to death along the river Styx, right? So a little bit of an interesting name to choose. Anyway, 2151 at shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152. Roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growth. Oh. Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. Again, that's a name. Charon and Demeter, they're names from Hades. And my brain is completely spacing. Is it Greek? I think it's Greek. That's interesting. 2154, Commander Shepard born. I'm glad I'm in the history and timeline. 2155, Systems Alliance occupies complete portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. 2156, some children in Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. No! Would you accept getting cancer to have telekinetic abilities? I don't know. Depends on whether the cancer's curable, realistically, right? 2157, Turians encounter human explorers. First contact war. Whoa. First contact did not go well. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Zanzi. Okay. 2158, humans learn potential of biotics. That's by robotic implants, right? Are we like close to that? IRL? An international effort to track element 0 exposures begins. Seriously? It was done like in 2151. It took 7 years. Okay. An international effort, yeah. So roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. So biotic isn't robotics. It's because they have expanded. Oh, what's the word? They've evolved based on having this element exposed to them. 2160, Systems Alliance Parliament formed. Okay. 2165, humans establish embassy on Citadel. 2170, Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindor. Mindur? I'm really sorry about my pronunciation. 2176, Skylian Blitz, pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, human capital of the Skylian Verge. Okay, pirates like human pirates and slavers? Or is Batarian a place or a people? I don't know. 2177, Thresher Moors devour the Alliance colony of Akuzi. So that's us. We could actually... I don't know if I could do the math, but someone could do the math. 54 to 77. How old was Shepard there? 23, I think? Somewhere around there. 2178, in retaliation for the Skylerian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. And we're in 2183 current date. Don't know what this primary and secondary is. Cool. It's still looping at me. Why is it still looping at me? Cool, I viewed them. Fast. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Mouse over a talent or its rank to view it. Click on a talent to spend a talent point to gain a rank in it. As you gain levels, you acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. This sounds complicated and annoying. Toggle helmet. Why does it not toggle the helmet? Okay, no idea. Map. Right, cool. Right. So, I did spot I could talk to this person. How do I talk? Yo. I did not mean to pull out my gun on you. Right click zooms in. Space?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Space. F, maybe? F is punch. Cool.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Oh, I do. Can I put my weapon away, please? You did that. Whatever that was. Okay. We're just being very...
Well, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
Who's talking?
Dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Right, so this is the navigator. Shaking his head.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Huh. Okay, I can kind of see on the minimap that I can see where I'm supposed to go. Yo!
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Oh, I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
As I said, I'm very much always going to ask the questions. What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Okay, I'll look into it. Goodbye, just do your job. What does investigate mean? I'm going to click it and find out. Oh, okay. Yeah, tell me about this Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Was long ago? Investigate. Plus he's a Spectre. That was long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, this is pretty interesting. I'm kind of liking how the story's developing, or like being told to me. I do want to understand what a Spectre is, because it seems like Spectre is a job type. Like you know, commander, captain type thing. And the race is Turian. So we are commander and we're human. That's my understanding so far at the moment. Let's ask about the stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Hey, do you seem to really want to make me suspicious of Nihilus? Which makes me want to not be. Okay, so we got a cover, investigate, you're wrong. Okay, let's ask the question.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander.
I'm making the captain wait.
We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Which I totally understand. I'm here for the gossip, don't get me wrong. That's why, you know, I'm asking all the questions. And I get, who are we talking to? Navigate Presley. I sympathise. It's probably why I would really struggle in a situation like the military, where you don't get the information given to you, and you never expect it to have that information given to you. Yeah, having stuff hidden from you or being left in the dark, not a fan. Let's ask about the captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here.
Well, those
Captain
eyelashes.
Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Right, now we've got all of that information, I'm 100% on Presley's side. There is something off about this. Having the Spectre on board, that doesn't bother me. But for just testing out a new engine type, like a new, well, it's not even an engine type, it's like an anti-radar type thing. Why would you need one of the most decorated captains in the fleet to pilot it?
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. I got some XP for that. Cool. I'm gonna go talk to this doctor because they were yapping. I've forgotten what they were yapping about. Oh, they were basically saying what's going on. Like, I get why. Like, everyone's like, this doesn't add up, because the hope is that most people who go into the military, especially like military spaceships, they're gonna have a level of intelligence. They're gonna know something's up.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal.
Oh.
Real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Right, so we got relaxed Jenkins, the doctor's right, part of the job dog. So I think, based on what we know about Shepard, he would probably scold that Jenkins, because he's seen real action and he's seen the cost of it. So out of a 50-man crew, he was the only one survived. So he literally heard screams and saw probably most of the 49 people that he was with die. So you actually legitimately, I think, even though you train for action, you'd be ready for action. You would, in essence, be, if it happened, you'd be gung-ho for it. You actually wouldn't want it to happen. Peace is the better option, right? That's what I'm thinking Shepard would be like. So the doctor's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Yeah.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
It's just another mission. Okay, let's talk about Nihilus then. Ask about the Spectres. Love it.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
So he actually seems like he admires Nihilus, which is interesting because that seems very different to the other people. So Nihilus is a Turian.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There are no human Spectres? I've seen like this concept in a few sci-fis. So it's interesting to see here as well, because we'll probably be able to explore it quite well.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Oh, my bear!
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. Always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Those are bad memories. Show some respect. Spectres sound dangerous. Okay, let's ask about Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution.
Oh,
My parents
lovely.
lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Okay, why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll do fine. Or it's just another mission. I think I'm just gonna say you'll do fine. I kind of want to say this one because I think he needs to calm down. But you know, sometimes telling someone to calm down is probably the worst thing you can do. No, yeah, I'm gonna go with it's just another mission because you'll do fine feels a bit patronizing.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is
She
my big
coughed.
chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Again, that's a level of realism. I really like the voice acting so far. I was going to comment on that after I finish the conversation here. But the fact that she was just standing there and she had a little cough, beautiful. Again, sort of like draws me in and makes me feel like part of this story, which is very cool. It's my big chance. I need to show the boss what I can do. Be careful, there's no rush. Don't play the hero. Oh, I really want to say this one. I wonder what the different sizes in this wheel mean. I'm gonna say there's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. I mean, I'm loving this. Right, so I sort of aim my mini-map at... Ah, right, okay. Can I talk to you? Oh, but look what you've got on your face. Oh. You got, like, little heads-up display? So Nihilus is here. Where's the captain, then? Hello.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's Captain Anderson? Talk. At this point, I'm obviously a little bit suspicious, mainly because they're a Spectre. So the operating outside the law bit, I think we need to be a little bit on our guard with them. But that's the only reason. Yes, okay, we potentially went to war with their race in the First Contact War. I have no idea. You know, it could have been humans that started it. It's just it was with the Turians. So, yeah, I don't think we need to be cautious because of that. I think it's just purely because they're basically spies.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
So what?
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
I really love what they've done to the audio for Nihilus. It's like a little echo effect. It's very interesting. I'm very curious about asking, is that a threat? I think I'm going to go with the why are you asking? Because that feels like the more polite way of saying, is that a threat? Although, I am role-playing as Commander Shepard. And he does seem like a, you know, straight-talking, shoot-from-the-hip type of lad. But I'm going to go with why are you asking?
You know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I don't know, what is this?
We told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I really want to say that's obvious. I'm going to say that. But we got I knew it. What's going on? That's obvious. Yeah, I feel like based on like what I've chosen and what Shepard said in response to this, he feels very quite snarky, which I can get behind.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Ooh, you give me 2 question choices. I have to choose. This is so hard. Why the secrecy? What are we picking up? Okay. As a soldier, I think the secrecy question is more important than what the item is, because either what the item is, or the person, because it could be a person we're picking up, that would be answered by the question, why the secrecy? Or, but for me, right, okay, let me re-clarify my thoughts. Why the secrecy? There is many different options. It could be because we're picking up somebody that, you know, is not liked, etc., rah, rah, rah. Or it could be because there's a threat, right? So asking this question, I think, is more what a soldier would do, because they want to know what the threat is to do threat assessment. So why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean? What are the details? We do know a little bit about Prothean. So Prothean is basically from reading that bit at the beginning in our codex, we found a old abandoned city of theirs on Mars or Luna, the moon or Mars, I can't remember which. And that's how we were able to use that jump ship technology, right? So we got shot across the I don't know, galaxy maybe? So we do kind of know a bit about Prothean. So I'm kind of interested in this one. I think I'm going to ask the question.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
Oh, well, like ancient technology.
The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Okay, why did we tell the Council? I'm glad you're here to help. You sound worried. We don't need your help here. Okay, I'm interested in why did we tell the Council, but I don't want to sound like a dick. Oh well, I sound like a dick.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Like hell he is. I should have known why. Let's ask why. I think it's potentially because we might get invited to be a Spectre, which would be kind of cool.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy.
Not surprising.
We want more say with the Citadel Council.
Mm-hmm.
The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Ooh, again, there's 4 questions. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. You put my name forward. You support this captain. What's the next step? What if I refuse? I want to ask why, like, I want to know if we know Nihilus, right? Or is this the first time we've met them? Because obviously we're jumping into the middle of John Shepard's story. So, yeah, I have no idea if he knows Nihilus from before.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I like Nihilus. Ooh. Support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
Cool.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question, like, obviously I'm gonna investigate, because I want to know the story.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school.
Mm-hmm.
They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Did they ascend? Investigate. Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
I'm loving how much information. Like, if you've already played this, so you already know the story, or you don't care about the story, you can just go. I'm ready to go. The fact that I'm being given all this lore, I love it.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, I think... Yeah, that is the end, and I can hit return. Nice to know. Well, I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
This is not looking good.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Oh, was he just shot in the back? I think so. Oh, that's shitting cool. What is it?
Cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Oh, look at his little chin flaps. They're cool.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Looks like it's down to us.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
We met Jenkins. Guy we told to just, you know, follow our orders. Oh, I hope I don't kill him by mistake. I'll do my best, Jenkins.
Serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Okay.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
You can count on us. I want to buddy up to Nihilus. We've been told how important it is. We're going to do it until he gives me reason to stab him in the back. I'm not going to.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Thank you, Anderson.
We are approaching drop point 2.
So this, which is the Normandy, should be stealth, right?
Perimeter secure, Commander.
Okay. Do I talk to him?
Smells like smoke and death.
Alright, Caden.
Oh, this place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Cool.
Oh god, what happened here?
Use right mouse button to draw your weapon. Press H to put it away. I could have used that information earlier. Okay, what we got? Are they hostiles? Well, I guess we will work it out once. I don't know, that's what I was trying to...
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Thank you, Jenkins. Okay. Hello, gas bags. Where are we going? I think this way? I think that way, based on that little mini-map. So, oh, okay.
Oh god.
Oh, the right mouse button.
Here?
And move the mouse to aim. Hold left shift to switch weapons for your squad. Oh. Left click on a weapons icon to equip it. What have you got? Lancer. You can have sniper. And have Storm 1, mate. I have no idea. Right, and I guess I can change... Get the sniper out. Ugh. By the way, I hit shift because I wanted to sprint. So, Beck knows what sprint is. Hopefully I can rebind stuff. Oh. I'm a big fan of all the acting in the background that's going on. Like the blinking, the looking, like the fact he just sort of like nodded like that. I really like that in sci-fis in general when I'm watching a sci-fi. For me to be fully like engaged. Uh-oh. Jenkins! No! How do I get into cover? Okay, right. Did I get it? I think I did. Use right mouse button to aim. Aiming increases your accuracy. No! I would have never known. Oh, he should have.
Shields. We're out of chance.
He deserves a burial. We can't help him now. Forget about him. He deserves a burial.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. Paragon +2. Journal. Okay. Have a look at the journal then. Assignments? Missions. Continue to dig site. Jenkins is dead, but you have to press on to the dig site. Okay. Fabulous journal. That was fabulous information. So yeah, we're down. Oh, you got 2 points. Ooh, let's give yourself some first aid. Yeah. Do we want to give you another one? What's the Sentinel? Sentinel special training allows Sentinels to use tech and biotics more efficiently than other classes. Okay, sure. And then me. Assassination. Cool. Assault training. Ooh. Assault rifles. Okay. Combat armor. Okay. I don't know which one I want. I guess I'm gonna go with combat. Assault training. I guess I'm gonna go with combat armor. And then I guess... Ooh. Right, frontliners warriors are trained to withstand the physical punishment that comes with combat. Increases health. Allows limited health regeneration. Opens charm options in conversations. Okay, can I remove this? Undo? Yeah, there we go. Give me that. And give me that. Intimidate. Opens intimidate options in conversations. Oh, that's going to be fun as well. And then I can toggle the helmet off. No. Helmet on's pretty cool. I like the helmet. Alright, let's go. Right. With more experience, I'll get faster at doing that type of stuff. But yeah, how do I run? Any gel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omni gel can be used to bypass decryption and electronics challenges. Opening acquired by defeating enemies in opening containers. Cool. So we gotta go over this way, I think. Press V to use Medi-Gel to heal your squad. Okay. Did I heal you? No, how did... Oh, no, yeah, that healed him. Oh, I have no... I guess I've got 4. Right. How do I sprint? How do I get into cover?
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay. So yeah, it's just telling me to improve my squad, which I've already done. Ooh, I've got another one. Alright, I'm gonna increase that. Hayden. Oh, you don't have a point. Okay, cool. So I've got better with assault? Which one's the assault? Is it this one, maybe? No idea. Okay. And cover. Slowly push forward. Use left shift to issue orders to your squad, or use Z to attack your target. U or E have a specific squad mate move to a point or attack the targeted enemy. C, regroup and follow you. Okay. Go there. Will you go there? No, apparently not. Back. Well. Okay, we got 30 gold from that. Oh, there's little red triangles on the map. I like that. Oops. I like to be able to do cover. Can I reload? Don't need to reload. Oh. Hey, where am I going? No clue. I heard a boo. Like weird little robots. Which seems very different to what we saw on screen. Oh, she's got good aim. What the... Okay. Ugh. Yeah, run. They're cool looking. Take a deep breath. And then breathe quieter. Are we playing as her now? Hello? What are we aiming at? Up. That. Okay. Up. Crap. Okay. I really would like... Oh, hello. I go into cover. How do I sprint?
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Okay. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
I really want to ask them if they're okay, but it's more important what happened here.
Give me a status report, Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Obviously fighting these things, like, what happened to your unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Don't blame yourself. You abandoned them. What killed them?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
Oh, nice question.
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
What's the Veil?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Alright, take us there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Oh, yeah. I recognize Ashley Williams' face. Is it based on an actor? Tell me about the Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Ah, AI's evil.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Oh. Okay. Before the attack.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
And the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Okay, I was going to ask what the 232 is, but that's a unit number then. Tell me about the beacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Sorry.
I
thought they were asking about, again, whoops.
Maybe their
But hey.
unit fared better than mine.
Let's ask about Nihilus then.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Let's go.
Move out.
Move out. Right, where are we going? Genuinely don't know. Press escape to go to the squad screen to spend talent points for the new squad members. Okay. Continue. Come on then, squad. Seems to be a lot of management. I know some of this is because I'm trying to understand, but yeah. It's a little bit annoying. Hayden, you don't have any points, neither do I. So there we go, Ashley. Cool. Keep yourself alive first. Right, what we got? Whoa. Okay. Hopefully they will stay flashing when I come back. That's a lot. We've done a lot of reading so far in this first episode, so I want to read that probably in the next one. So we're going this... Wait, that little arrow at the top of the minimap? Yeah. Is that where we're going? Or am I supposed to be going down here? Ooh, great.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay. Light armor human, Scorpion 1. Reduced to Omnigel. I guess I'll take it. Change your team equipment. Press the escape button to access the equipment screen. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. Click the filter tab to switch item types. Select an item and click the equip button to assign it. Click on the equipped items upgrade slot to select upgrade. Click the Omnigel button to break down the selected item into Omnigel. So I can just grab everything and then break it down later, I guess. So it was armor, right? Selected item. It has less protection. It has more shields and tech biotic protection. I mean, that would be an improvement for matey boy Caden. How come mine's got a different status? Yeah. Let's give it to Caden. So there we go. And then can I Omnigel this? Is that what will happen? Yes. Okay, cool. Omnigel be good, right? So at the end of this trench is what I think I was told. How do I move faster, please? Run to the waypoint. Take cover behind the rock. Let me go look up how to run. Okay, I think I am running. So if I press T, that's what I move, and then right. So you're always running. Okay, cool. Is it one less thing for me to move? Worry about. Enter cover with your. Okay. What was that? I think it said enter cover by running up with your weapon drawn to thingy. Move to the edges cover and press left mouse button to fire. Okay, so if I do this... Oh! That's what I like! Right? So how do I... Okay, we're going to get into cover here. Oh! Left mouse, right. Okay, how do I change? Give me that. Oh, never mind. The team got it. Okay. Press G. Throw a grenade. Press G to throw it again. There was something over there. Okay. I got a level up. Nice. Spacebar to storm rapidly. That's what I want. Why are you firing, Jeff? Could we not? Yo! Guys, get into cover! Am I out of bullets? Okay. I will learn. Right, so we got one more that they're dealing with. That's in cover. The thing I wanted to be in. Okay, how are we doing on health? They're good. Right, there would seem to be like this... Oh, it's like a cooldown. Yeah, alright. Give me a different weapon. Let's try this one. So... Oh! Mouse wheel changes weapons as well. Hello, mate. There's a crate. Dig site. Investigate.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any suppose?
Think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Really recognize her face. Journal area map.
Plan, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Cool. So M. Ooh. Okay. There's vehicles in this game. So where are we at? We're here. Okay, and we've got to go like further around. Cool. That makes a lot of sense. Like it. Oh, alright, okay, cool. Do I equip stuff right now? No, I think we're doing okay. No one really got injured, even though I approached the whole thing very wrong. I forget what buttons I'm supposed to press to assign shit.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Okay.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
What's that glowing stuff?
Oh god, they're still alive.
Well, the people?
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh, are they like zombie robots? Hello? Okay. Interesting. Okay, can't really investigate. Yeah, this is a shotgun. Right, okay, cool. Now I understand. Whoa! They like bombs? I think they are. Anyway, don't like that one. Let's try this one. Again, I prefer this one at the moment. I haven't tried the pistol. But pistols don't really... What the fuck was that? Is there like invisible enemies, or was that just a graphical glitch? Could be either, to be really honest, in this game. Door control, easy decryption. Where? There. Okay, cool. We'll check that out in a sec. Crate, open. Take all. Is there a shortcut to take all? Because that would be nice. Pretty shit living quarters, not gonna lie.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Yeah, you do it. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you'll be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Advance the central core. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Left click or right click to move inward or outward. Avoid the security programs. I hate the sounds of this already. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Left click. Oh, here I am. Right, okay. Left click. Left click. Left click. Ah! Shit. Override failed. Shit. I guess I need to make more Omnigel? Wait a minute. Create Omnigel from it. Convert all junk. Okay, that wasn't junk then, apparently. What we got? It was another gun. Let's convert you as well. And what did I just do? I think I just did something. Override using 25 Omnigel. Yes, please. Let me in.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
He's not creepy. Who are you? Tell me what happened. Who are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Alright, Dr. Manuel. Let's talk about the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
Can I punch him?
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Dr. Warren is very patient, and I love the fact that, again, like, it flipped the camera to us and we were nodding along like we're sort of telling Dr. Warren to keep going, you know? Okay, we done that.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
Nice.
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
She's so diplomatic. He's a bit unsettled.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
He wouldn't look at her. That's kind of interesting.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
They can be.
Madness to see the future, to see the destruction rushing towards us, to understand there is no escape, no hope. No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up. No, I'm not going to say that. Could be they're autistic. That would explain why they're very much avoiding eye contact. Which would kind of explain quite a bit in regards to the genius side. I think that was the end of the questions. Yeah. Alright, goodbye.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
What was that noise? Oh, I think it was the door. Alright, cool. I'm really liking this game so far. It's very... the fact she was scratching her hair while she was talking. Again, there's little details like that adds to the realism a whole lot more than most other things. For me. So we're following Nihilus now. So that means we're probably going to meet up with him soon. Them?
Saren.
Saren. Oh. So... Thingy was right. Oh, this voice acting. Love it.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Watch out.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Told you to watch out. No. Oh. Shit. Where are we going? I guess this way? Can we look at the map? Train station. Okay, cool. Right, we'll always be running.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's beautiful. Need to learn how to take pictures. Okay, right. Run up here with our weapon out, and then thingy can get in the way. What is going on? Okay, I was going to say, like, why no making contact? There we go. Right, if I switch to this. Okay. Oh, can I get into cover, please? Thank you. Where are we shooting? Over there, cool. There's one over here. Nice. Headshot. Finally, did some good. Right. These are like suicide bombers, I swear. These dudes. What the? What is that? There must be an invisible enemy. And also, what is 1, 2, 3, 4 up in the top left? Like, it's been bugging me. Ooh, hello. I know I should be running towards Nyla thingy, but my brain is very... Oh, crap. Okay, so I've got 15 seconds to do this. Okay. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Alright, cool. Who are you?
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Stop right there. I can't say it's safe, or they're gone. I hate this.
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Okay, that feels very
nice
Shepardy.
going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Attack details.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
Well, the three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Okay, farmer. Tell me about the beacon.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Alright. Tell me about the ship.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Oh, was it a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Alright, goodbye.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
What stuff?
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
I don't like being lied to. What's going on? You should come clean. What's going on?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Smuggling is a crime? Like what? That's why you ran here. I'm just gonna ask the questions. At the end of the day, there's bigger problems to worry about.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
So, oh, thanks. Holding out on me. Oh, I think this is what I unlocked. This would be the intimidation option. So this is the charm option? Ooh. Is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
What is it?
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
It's worth dying for. He may know something. Okay, this is cool. No, fine.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Mm-hmm. So what did we get? Okay, we got a Stinger 2 and a combat sensor. Take all. Okay. Let's have a look at this combat sensor. The grenades. Where is it? Okay. Oh, can I just... Right. Mods. Here we go. So, combat sensor. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. Ooh. Okay. Back. So, on... which one is it? Gun, pistol... The sniper. Let me put it on the sniper. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Okay. So... really don't need you guys just, like, pulling stuff in and out over and over again. It's weird. I mean, that's pretty good. I feel like... just better for me. Probably this one. Okay, so is there a better one for you? There is. Sure. And then what about you? Okay, you've got that already. So what about shotgun? Neither of these are good for you. Neither of these are good for you. Neither of these are good for me. So, Omnigel, yes. Omnigel, yes. Omnigel, yes. Omnigel, yes. So this is the Omnigel thing. This is coins. Don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is med packs. Cool. Alright. See you later, guys. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're okay. All of that good stuff. Let's run and see whether or not Matey Boy... Oh, was this explosions? Right, okay, let's get a bit of distance. Looks like it probably is. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So... Oh, no!
It's Nihilus.
No! I was hopeful you could sense.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
You're a coward. Who are you? Why would I say that? I don't understand. You need to be more careful. Who are you?
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures.
Makes sense to me.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
It wasn't the Graf? Other one? Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
Yeah.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Then what?
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Geth didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Why?
Wait a minute.
You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
Okay, fair enough.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky break for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
He's probably gonna have like real, like, survivor guilt. Bless him.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Okay, so that ship we saw left is probably Geth that left. So either they have the beacon on board or they don't. We're going to assume the Normandy is okay, and they're in battle with the Geth maybe right now. And Saren is after the beacon, according to this dude.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Okay, tell me about the ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Alright, see you later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Oh, there's some enemies over there. I will say, like, it's very interesting, that dude, like, spoke up. Considering, like, what he saw, you could imagine, like, he would be very nervous about telling the truth. Like, because it seems quite callous. Where is this dude? Oh, right. Over here. Okay. Come on, pop out, please. There we go. Are we good? Everyone's at full health, it's fine. So, yeah. Poor Nihilus. I actually was starting to really like him. I hate that. I like the fact they've killed a character off. It's obviously very interesting from a sort of like character development. Left shift to bring the power wheel. The power wheel lets you use the powers and special abilities of your squad. What? Right, it allows you to throw enemies and objects using a mass effect field. Overheats nearby enemy weapons and burns them for minor damage. Oh! He did it there, though. That's not what I wanted. I thought it was just anyone. Right. Someone over here. Where? Right there. Headshot! Headshot! Which missed. Headshot! Gotta get you. No. Need him to come forward a bit more. Seriously? What the fuck is going on with you? Nice. Finally. Okay, there's one more still up there. Can't see him though. I guess we're gonna need to get up the ramp. Seriously? That felt like it was very on target. There we go. Oh, one more. Did that do it? Haha, that was fun. Okay, matey boy. Love how I'm looting these coins out of these dudes. Right, I think we're okay. It's alright. Apparently it's not. Okay, let's move. Hey, friendly fire. Okay. I know I said cover me, boys, but you know. Seriously? Alright. What are we shooting at? I get out of cover. Oh, here we go. This is what we're shooting at. Right, Geth troopers. That was bad. Let me allow my thing to recharge. Or cool down. Pop up, pop up. Pop up. You're gonna be about there, I reckon. My guys are pretty dumb. I love it. Did you stop shooting? Could you stop it? That doesn't stop it. Oh! Oh, that's nice. The little red arrows on the snipery thing. That missed. Okay. Let's get the storm, the shotgun, and get out of fucking cover. Ouch. Where is it? Ouch. Ouch. That was not helpful. How do I do this? B, I think. Yeah, there we go. And then we will switch to this one. I like this one. What? I like this one. Thank you. Alright, there is an exclamation point. Is everyone alive? Yeah, they look alive. Cool. I think our health packs regenerate, which is cool. Oh, this is a train? Okay, kind of makes sense, actually. Go on then. $80? So this is Saren. We need to shoot him.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
So he's in control of the AI race that killed. So the AI race killed their creators, which is pretty standard in sci-fi. And then Saren, for whatever reason, is now in control of, or ordering them about to set the charges. And Saren just, what, got absorbed into the beacon or something? I don't fully know. Right. Any of you not able to defuse bombs? Because I don't know how. Right. Alright. Where we going? What are we doing?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Alright, disarm.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh, okay. Cool. There's one over this way? How do I get to it? Like underneath? Nope. Right, okay, let's concentrate on taking this guy down a bit. Alright, do I have to... Oh, he's got a shield. Screw him. Right. Oh! Audio. Audio disappeared. 3 charges remaining. Okay, let me see if I can find these things. But the audio's gone. I don't like it. Okay. Bugs! I found bugs! Okay. It's overheating. I can't pull out my weapon now. Right, there we go. Is it too far away for me to hit? I think so. Alright, we've got 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Let's just... Ugh. Ah! Give me this. It's not helpful because I just don't have sound. So I didn't know he was that close, to be brutally honest. Can you die? Thank you. Yep. Right, let's go. Oh, it got jammed. Oh, okay. Disarm, please. Put away my weapon. There we go. Disarm. Right. Huel, can you guys kill that thing? It's behind me. I don't know. Right. That guy's dead. So, oh, got jammed again. Okay. Oh, here. Disarming. 2 charges remaining? Oh, okay. Where is the final charge? I was about to say, did I get jammed? Okay, it's over this way. Ah, there he is. Ah! Does it like keep jamming? I know. Let's clear this disarm this. Feels very weird without the sound. Right, there we go. All charges disarmed. Can I save? Yes. Save game. Are we here? We got sound. Have I got visual? I've got visual! Visual and sound! Oh my god, it's amazing.
Smells like smoke and death.
Ashy.
This won't be safe until the Geth showed up.
Okay, cool. Right, where we go? Let's open this crate. Yeah, take all. And where are we going? Over this way then.
Hostile contact.
Oh, okay. Could I? What's going on? Thank you. I'm fully expecting bugs. This is an EA sort of like game. Okay. Bomber. Ah! Let's change to that thing. Right, okay, they got taken out. Cool. Ouch. Okay, and then you. Okay, the time to change weapons is cool, and I hate it.
Good as new. All targets down.
So yeah, I need to realize that, because I keep thinking it's just an instant switch, which, you know, makes sense in my little head. Right, okay, so we got... Oh, I can move the mouse. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Alright. Okay, cool. So what is this weird little X-y thing? Is this the beacon? Oh, so did he get absorbed into the beacon? Saren? So was it Saren? Nihilus is...
Normandy.
Murderer.
Beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
They talked over each other. I love it.
When they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Saren.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Don't get close. Hey, I've spent points in you. Could you call out? Thank you, Shepard. Okay. Uh-oh.
Shepard! No, don't
Whoa.
touch. Too dangerous.
Whoa. Whoa. Are we getting info? Beacon exploded. I think our superiors are going to be pissed. Is that dude radioing for help? Achievement earned Distinguished Service Medal. That's from EA or whatever. Their app thing. I wonder if there's a way to save Nihilus. I don't think there would be.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed
I recognize this voice.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Ah! Star Trek. The Betazoid. Sorry, Saren. I wasn't paying attention.
This human must be eliminated.
Star Trek Next Generation. Why can I not remember the character's name or the actor's name? The Betazoid on
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
On the deck.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Okay. What happened? I'm okay. Not great. What happened?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
So I did miss, because my brain was, I have this weird thing, I can't regularly can't remember people's faces, and I regularly can't remember people's names, right? But I have this weird ability to go, I know that voice, and eventually I can go, it's this person, this character, this actor. So my brain was doing that. I don't know what the matriarch said to Saren that caused him to flip out, beyond the fact that it's obviously to do with us. I'm assuming they gave us a little clue as to what happened to us with the beacon. I'll find out when I edit the episode, obviously, but yeah, I may be asking some weird questions or getting a bit confused because I did miss that sentence because my brain was going, where do I know that voice from? So, don't blame yourself. What happened to the beacon? What about the beacon? You were careless. Yeah. I really want to say this one, but I want to ask the questions, always. What about the beacon?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
So, Ashley, do you genuinely think I recognize the actor? I don't recognize their voice, though, so I'm really struggling to place them. Thanks, was I hurt? Not a local hospital. That's an interesting question. Why did we not go to a local hospital? I think it's because the Geth has wiped out Eden Prime. So I think I want to ask this to find out if I'm correct. Also want to say thanks.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Alright, Shepard, don't be a dick.
You're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Not a dream, a vision. I was dreaming more like a nightmare. Let's go with a vision. Let's be creepy about it.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear
How blasé.
Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I feel bad about Jenkins. I do. Why is Williams here? Which one is Williams? I'm assuming the one that went to the mess. Pissed off about the graph. I want to say all of these. But I always ask the question.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Alright, good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Pissed off about the graph.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Fair enough.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
We got nothing to hide. I did my job. To hell with them. We got nothing to hide. Like, legitimately, we should just be open and say what happened. Even though, it could be argued that I could have done better headshots. Sorry, Shepard. I fucked up. But, I don't think we did a bad job.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books.
I haven't
That's not why I'm
written
here.
my report yet.
It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
Maybe.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Yeah, definitely a rogue Spectre would be trouble. we don't necessarily know that he is a rogue Spectre because he could have actually had his orders from the council, and we're not part of the council, so we don't know. And you know, the whole thing that I was saying about the people earlier on the ship on the Normandy, they were like, "Oh, you need to know," and we don't know, and I hate being left out of the loop. Unfortunately, the whole of the human race is being left out of the loop at this point in time. So Captain Anderson can't really, in my opinion, 100% say that Saren's a rogue Spectre. I'm gonna just, like, on faith assume that he was told that by the council, and we're just gonna have to take it with a pinch of salt that potentially the council were lying to us, is my view on that. I'm definitely interested to know why Saren hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Yeah, let's just be straightforward and say what we saw.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Oh, I'd love to know. I did not. I'm pretty good at spotting frames. Like when they're out of sync and when they're problematic. It's why, like, I can see graphical errors a lot more. It comes from editing. It's a thing that didn't used to happen for me. My brain wasn't able to process just those brief, like, I think it was probably 5 frames of inserts. I just could see the colors, like orange and black and whatnot, which wasn't really helpful. I'm going to say a warning, because it could be a warning of war, it could be a warning of our death. I think that's probably the best option. I want an I don't know option.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the council, Shepard.
What will they say? There's nothing to report. Forget it. What will they say?
What are we going to tell them? I had a bad dream?
Yes.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy.
I don't disagree.
This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
You're right. I'll stop him. Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the council on our side.
Understood, sir. We expose him. They can't help us. I do like the fact there is this, like, grumpy option. I kind of want to say understood, sir. But let's say we expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Fabulous. Okay. So, are those people? Like, over there? I guess so. We don't seem to be in a squad anymore, which is cool. This is where I'm going to be ending today's episode, our first episode. I have just looked at the time on the recording. Oh, blimey. Which kind of shows how much fun I had with it. I'm really, really enjoying the game. Yes, I'm going to play it quite slow. Yes, I'm going to be reading everything. And speculating and whatnot. Hopefully you enjoy that. If you did enjoy today's episode, please do leave me a like. It really does help out the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've played Mass Effect before. I'm going to ask for no spoilers, if at all possible, because I'd like to kind of uncover it with you guys as we go through the series. But I am interested if you enjoyed the game, if you have played it before. And enough for me yattering on. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that amazing stuff you guys do. And of course, a huge and very special thank you to my wonderful Patreons whose names are scrolling across the screen as I speak. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.